Reported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Trust, they gon' love this one, baby. It's the home of the 718, nah, never one great. Mr. 212, Mr. What you gon' do, Mr.?
Yo, what's good? Welcome to Brooklyn at the Round Table. What's going on? Yeah, we got another exciting new little episode, Second Chances. Who we got up on the panel right here? Bro Mike,
the podcaster.
what's happening in the Mike's podcasting? Then you got your boy Barbershop and the Mike's, bro Mike. What's good,
yes,
boy?
Yes, indeed. Hey, I can't wait. You know what I mean? It's gonna be what's happening with Mike and Mike's, and also with two microphones and everything. And we got the come up though. I call it the come up though with Barbershop and Mike's and the whole deal. So, oh yeah, it's definitely. I feel like Mean Gene Oakland. The wrestling.
No doubt. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, happy to announce we got the fruits of my loin, my son, Mike. This my oldest, no doubt. What's goody, boy? What's going on?
Chilling, man. Staying up, man.
No doubt. That's what's up. Who you cooking for?
Shit, the wife.
No doubt.
Baby boy, baby girl. Getting everybody situated for the week.
No doubt. That's what's up. Those of y'all who don't know, my dude is up in the Rosewood Hotel out in D.C. If y'all want to pull up, he out there. Definitely that, Chef time up there. Yeah, no doubt.
All right, no doubt.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Cooking for all the high above.
Salute.
For all the high above. Definitely that. Yeah, share some of them experiences, bro. Because I wasn't there.
Coming up, from New York City, it don't nothing really, surprise me no more. I mean, it's like, they regular people just like me and you, you know what I'm saying? So, my biggest thing is, making everybody happy with what I could bring to the table and what I'm able to produce.
Right.
So, it is what it is. So every so often, you might get a person in there and be like, and any other time, it's like, it's just a regular day, man.
Man, regular day, nothing, man. You done cook for the president, then ate your food, man. What? Angelina Jolie. Come on, that Glacier's kid. Come on, man.
Man.
Do this to me, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because a kid from Brooklyn, man, East New York. I never seen none of this coming. Like,
right.
Hey.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Definitely proud of my boy. I'm proud of all my sons, but you got like that little light in the sky for the the ones that do the most.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
Definitely that. My little man grandson too. Kept the name going. Little Mike the third.
Okay. Yeah. Had to send him to bed early tonight.
Okay. Definitely that. Yeah, man. So what's going on, Mike? How was your weekend, bro?
It was pretty good. Pretty bland and everything. I worked. You know what I mean? And the whole day I worked the weekends. But when you're doing security and you're sitting down, you got nothing but time to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to always give my flowers and blessings to Shone the Dawn and everything like that and the family.
You might got Mike. You might got to take your headphones out because just talk regular because you're cracking. Yeah, you're cracking up.
Okay. Well, shut it off. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. Yeah. Just want to give a pleasant, big shout out to Sean the Dawn and his family and everything like that. You know what I mean?
and to Envy and Rainbow and all that great stuff. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm like a chef. I'm thinking of some type of herbs and spices to be thrown in the pot of stew. Cause I got some secret ingredients still out there, you know what I mean? But it's you got something coming up. Got something very blissful and positive, and I'm so excited though. I feel like Hulk Hogan, a bunch of Hulkamanias running wild and shit. But yeah, much love
Yeah.
going after Sean and everything. Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. That's what's up, man. You sound like the commercial. I'm so excited. Yeah, okay.
I'm telling you, man. Oh, I like
Definitely
Billy
that.
Ocean. Billy Ocean.
Yeah,
One of
right?
these nights,
Yeah.
just feel like getting down.
Yeah, exactly,
Yes, sir.
exactly, right? Definitely
Mm-hmm.
that, definitely that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. So we're gonna pop on this topic right quick. It's called second chances. That could be anything, you know what I mean? Anything in life.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I'm gonna turn it up.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that could be like, anything in life, anything in family, anything in jobs, anything in general, like a second chance to do whatever, make it right, you
Okay.
know, improve on whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
you know, going through your life, Mike, Mike, barbershop in the mic, not my mic. Going through in life, what would you think your second chance, you know, would have been or taken you to now?
When you went okay with barbershop and the mics.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Okay. Me. Okay. My thing is that well, mistakes that I've made. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, I made a lot of mistakes. I was an adolescent, and I wish that I could have gotten a chance and everything like that. But being that I wasn't given another chance, it made me get stronger. You know,
Right.
and wiser. Yeah. hmm So and things like
Okay,
that.
okay. Okay. So in your life, kind of like making a mistake, because all of us at one time we made mistakes, and
hmm
we kind of had like to go back or trace back to where we was, to
hmm
kind of correct that if we could. You know what I mean? A lot of
Right.
times we couldn't. You know what I mean? For whatever reason. You know.
hmm
So
Well, I
what?
think and also one more thing I want to add too. When you're in a relationship with certain women, not all but some, they put you in that presence to where you better not make that mistake because you can't go back. You know what I mean? So, in fact, Mike, Junior, you could chime in on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It has a lot to deal with. Your surroundings, people who you associate yourself with, situations. Because me personally, um, like I said, before, piggybacking off what I said, me not seeing where, I am now,
Mm,
30 some odd years ago, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, being with the person that I'm with now. I've been with my fiance for coming up on 8 years now. And we've been married for two. And it's like, me being with her, it put a lot of things in perspective that, I can't make the same mistakes that I did when I was 21, 22. For me personally, I was a late bloomer, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things that I was getting into later on, but at the same time, I was, seeing, where that would ultimately end me, where I would end up. And, like I say, being in certain situations and having certain people around you, it'll kind of change your mindset to whereas, like, all right, I can't go back down that road that I was going on, because you not only do you want to do right by yourself, and especially if you got somebody else, you want to do right by them. You might have kids or whatever the situation might be. You just don't want to, you don't want to fuck that up, by making the same mistake twice.
definitely that. Definitely that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, because you're tapping on that because you like we can't really like ask nobody like younger than us like up until now. But being that we got you up here,
Mhm.
we're gonna like pick your brain. Yeah.
That's cool,
So
man. Hey,
no doubt, no doubt.
never.
Because I haven't picked it in a minute. But yeah.
Hmm.
What would you say your that highlight was of the mistake you made to where you had to go back and fix it?
What was the highlight
Yeah.
of my life? Just being basically just being rude, and whatnot, and being obnoxious and stuff. Um, being wanting to be able to fix it. I didn't have that type of like mind frame when I was younger. You know what I mean? So I would just have to say just being, rude and wanting to start trouble and shit back in the days and
Oh, okay, okay,
all
okay,
that. So yeah. Hmm.
okay, okay. What you think yours would be, Mike?
Shit. Just like I said, just it was a lot, but I'm the oldest of four, so that was always in the back of my head too. I got other people looking at me, so I like I wanted to do what I wanted to do, but at the same time, I knew better. So it wasn't too much that I was doing, but don't get it twisted. I didn't did some shit, and it's
Oh
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
I didn't definitely did some shit to where it's like, all right, I honestly can't see myself dealing with the consequences of any of this. So let me do this shit right now, so
Right,
this way
right.
I ain't got to deal with it in the long run.
Hmm.
So for me, like I said, it is, till this day, I'm still, not so to speak, walking on eggshells about a lot of shit, but I'm just real cautious on, what I do, what I say, how I say it,
Yeah.
and how I move because, like I say, growing up, I had four people behind me, looking to me to be that model, uh, that role model. This is who you want to, this is you want to lay the blueprint out for these, these four little knuckleheads behind you. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
it's, like I said, it varies. It varies. Like I said, till this day, I'm still, like, checking myself here and there. Like, I can't do that because, like I said, I don't want to deal with the consequences later on.
Right, right.
So,
Hmm.
you know,
Okay, okay, okay. Mike,
Hmm.
who who would you say you needed to apologize to in your life and get a second chance in any type of relationship? It could have been family, friends.
Oh, that's a no-brainer. Let me tell you, my highlight added on, my extra highlight with that was before my daughter was born, calling women the B word. Every time I get mad, I used to come over like, yo, you be this and that. So it was a female who I really, really liked from Chicago because I had went out there and visit her and stuff all the way from New York. And it was like when she got married, it didn't depress me, but it was more like, okay, congrats. But in the back of my mind, I was like, wow, man, like maybe if I hadn't have been calling her the B word, because that used to be a heavy fluent word that I used to be calling chicks, man. Like when I get mad, like yo. But since I have a daughter now, you know,
Right, right.
I've changed that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Exactly, exactly.
and a granddaughter.
Yeah,
you
you got mothers, you got
Yeah,
aunts,
yeah.
grandmothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But back in the days, I used to be like a lawnmower. So it was like even though I knew about the mothers and the aunts, it was just like I was like a lawnmower, like
yeah,
type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, reckless.
man.
Yeah, okay. Any second chances as you having like a job discrepancy or anything like that?
You through my experience in the field of working security, 15 years, there's like two of them that I won't mention on the air. That I feel that they should have gave me a second chance, Mike. You know what I mean? We talked about that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think that there was a little bit too far over. What I
Mm,
mean is that if you're gonna fire somebody, have some training, have some training to be so that though if they fire themselves though at least you can say well we trained him, you know what I'm saying, in the actual what if situation, you know what I
right.
mean, so he played himself. But to just do that though, I think it was kind of wild. But in any case, yeah, two companies.
Okay. So
Hmm.
you felt I ain't gonna say you felt you couldn't perform the job, or do you think the calling of that was like warranted?
I think that the calling of that was definitely. I mean, it was like I said, there was no training in the picture,
Mm,
and lots of times when you get into a real life situation, first of all, you just can't verbally tell people how to handle scenarios. I think that training, like everything else, like fire safety and everything else, needs to be applied.
right.
And that's the thing. So, yeah, that's like an accident waiting to happen.
No doubt. I mean, if you want to put the location, you can want to put them on blast. You can do that. I mean, you ain't
Well,
gotta say the name of the company, but you can say where it was at.
yeah.
No,
Well,
I ain't gonna want you get. I ain't gonna want
Manhattan.
you get
If we're
flagged.
gonna say
Yeah,
Manhattan,
I ain't gonna let you get flagged. I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, no doubt.
but but yeah, it's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and everything. Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. Years ago, man, I had a I think I said this. Well, years ago, I had we was working for like my uncle had a company, right? It was a well-to-do company, construction, and for some reason, his demise. But anyway, we started working it, and I had a friend of mine, right? He was with me, and he just didn't understand. Well, I think he understood what it was more money than it was work. But at the same time, people feel like you're friends, so they figure they can infringe upon you or more or less like, ask you for things and expect it, right? Because they're
Right.
your friends, right?
Right.
But in most instances, it goes a little too far to where, you know, in your mindset, it might not be all there. Know what I mean? It might be at the tipping point of where it's going to go left. It's going to go left. It's not going to be right. It's not going to be good for anybody. But anyway, things happen. You know, I'm not even going to go all the way into it. But anyway, I got a second chance to apologize to this dude because, basically we might not have been, talking right now.
Hmm.
Situations happen where I've seen them, right? And that's when phone booths was out. He happened to be on the phone booth, you know, and I was in the area and I seen him. Like, yo. It's like, nah, man, I understand XYZ, it's kind of on me too, so him getting ready to lose something of not being around anymore. Same thing for me, But I got a chance to apologize, and set things right. A lot of times you don't because it'll go left and it'll go too far left to where you can't make it your way back. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when it comes to things like that, you got to kind of like take the opportunity. If you do get it, a lot of us don't get it because for some reason, person might be demised, incarcerated, whatever. They might not be around anymore for whatever reason. But
Yeah.
if you have a situation where you can actually get a chance to apologize, get a chance to make it right, get a chance, to set it on another level to where it should have been, I feel you should take those chances, take those opportunities and kind of like, set the wheels in the right motion because a lot of times they go off the rail.
Yeah.
Definitely that. You been in a situation like that, Mike? My Mike.
Um, I have, but then like I learned over time, getting older, and just life in general,
Yeah.
doing with life, sometimes when my grandmother used to say, God rest her soul, sorry is in between shit and syphilis.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So you know, um, don't be sorry, don't do it again. Is
Right.
a lot of the of the message of that is and like behind that you gotta like as an individual you have to kind of like be in the right for yourself and
Mm.
understand what you did to
Right.
not do it again. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when people say sorry, that just means you're gonna do it again.
No doubt. No doubt.
For a lot of people, and
Right.
because like I said, a lot of people don't understand. Okay, sorry, just all right, But
Mm.
like I said, you just got to understand, as an individual, not to make the same mistake twice, or when you're dealing with people, or if you're dealing with a job, or because I mean, there's only so much sorries you could give to a job before somebody higher up be like, okay, don't hire this person. You know what I'm saying? Or you fuck it up with you know with somebody, and they like you say, they might just end up dying, and you might never get the chance to
Right. Right.
you know, right that wrong, and just come to an understanding, legitimate understanding with that person or whoever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the situation is, you got to come full circle with it,
Right. Right.
uh,
No
Mm-hmm.
doubt. No doubt. Yeah, we're gonna take a pause for the pause and pay some bills. If y'all ever want to start up a podcast here on the Evening Rush, this is how we do it.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys. So you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it.
What's going on? What's going on? We back. We back. We back. Here on Brooklyn under the Brown Table. Yeah, we got second chances going on. That's the topic for the day. Yeah, Mike. Like I said, we was gonna finish with that. Yo, man, do you know? I gotta hit y'all with the who, what, when, and whys. Anybody in your lifetime? This is for barbershop and the mics. I gotta hit you with it.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in your lifetime that you feel should have came to you for a second chance for your forgiveness?
Hmm. Anybody? Yeah, yeah. I got somebody. I got a family member.
I mean,
uh,
you ain't gotta say their name though, but
it's just
you.
okay. Too much to mention. Yeah, but this person, he knows, and he knows better. You know what I
Right.
mean? And he's too old to be acting like that. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna be like a repeated offender. It's gonna be like on and on and on. So it'll never stop. Some people never change, as they say. A zebra never changes its stripes. You know what I mean? So
Mm,
that being
okay.
said, that's my caretaker on that.
No doubt. All right. So you gave us one family member. You didn't call no names. You gave us a job. You didn't call no names. And you gave us a you gave us a guy. Ain't you?
Try to give a little leniency,
Who else you got?
a little leniency and shit
Because
like that.
you're a likable guy, so I know you got a couple of them.
Well, everybody don't like me, but I mean, I don't care.
No doubt. Mike said, I don't lose no sleep at night, y'all.
You heard?
You already knew. You already knew. Definitely that. You definitely gave us a job. You sure you don't want to call no names, bro? I want to call a name. You don't want to write it down? We can write it down.
We can talk about that in behind stage.
Because they suck ass too. You already know.
Yeah, they do. They do, and they too much over the top.
Yeah. Definitely that. All right, what about you, Mike? I know you got one, bro. I know you got
I don't, man. That's what helped me. Look, that's what helps me sleep better at night, knowing
one.
that.
No
I
doubt. I
mean,
got you on that one.
like I'm not gonna put that energy into that, man. I can't. I
Yeah.
got better things to, like if you did what you did, you know what I'm saying. That's like I said, that's on your character. You know what I'm saying. That's not gonna affect me. And you did what you did, you whatever.
Yeah.
I've plenty of people, plenty of situations. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't hold no grudges. It is what it is. I'm a strong believer in karma. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? God got a plan for everybody. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely
I'm
that.
like, look, hey, I got kids to take care of. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got better shit to do.
Yeah.
Can't
No
worry
doubt on
about
that.
your apologies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I really, if I really fucks with you, then then yeah, I would hold you to a higher standard. But other than that, you know,
Mm.
nope, I'm good, man.
I feel you,
Good.
bro. No doubt. Hey, definitely that.
I
I
think a
got
lot.
somebody I want to name. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
Of,
Nah, man, throw the name out there. Throw the
hey,
name out there.
Let me write it
look,
down. Wait
hey,
a minute, let me
that.
write it down. Let me
Throw the,
write
throw
it
the name out there.
Word.
down.
Word.
Let me see.
Nah,
What?
nah, 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 nah. Definitely not that, but yeah, you gotta, yeah, like you say, yeah. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy, definitely to deal with that too on your behalf, on anybody's behalf, though. You know.
Yeah, man, it's not worth it. It's
Yeah.
not worth it. Sometimes it's like, right there and then it's like, all right, you're gonna feel some kind of way, but you wake up the next day, you're like, all right, whatever, man. Just forget about this shit, man. 10 years
Yeah.
later, you forget about this shit. If you holding on to shit like that, you got a problem you need to address for yourself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? You holding on to baggage that's unnecessary, man. Like I
I,
can't.
I think I think what it is too is that lots of that energy, if you turn it to a negative, you can turn it into a positive, and
Yeah.
and, and
Yeah. Definitely that.
get
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that.
Depending on the situation, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I
Yeah.
said, it's depending on the person, what the situation was, because a lot of times, you like people just can't let
Yeah.
shit go, and it's
Amen. Yep.
that shit aware on.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Because a lot of times, that negative. It even makes you sick down the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You
Especially
do.
when you harboring that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
You're actually letting it take. Pull your energy and take your health.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's right.
You know.
It's like
I mean,
you know.
for the most part, you definitely need second chance
Mhm.
on just about anything in life. It could be a job,
Yeah.
family member, person, friend,
Mhm.
situation. It could be, something right now. You know what I mean? Definitely
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, when you're looking for second chances, are you even worth the second chance? A
Yeah.
lot
Right.
of us, a lot of us aren't. You're not even worth to some people the damn time of day to even call.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Like I
So
said, it depends. It depends a lot on the situation, man. Like take our situation. I'm gonna use our situation
who you
as
talking
an
about?
example. Me and you. Our
Oh,
situation.
wait a minute. Let me
You
go
and
get the
me.
guy you
Yeah.
talking
I
about.
mean,
Wait a
like,
minute. I'll be back.
nah.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
Mike,
Let me
Big
take
Mike.
notes. Let me
Yeah,
take notes.
nah, but it's it was it's a it's a common situation, but at the same time, you know, on my part personally, you know, there was never no hard feelings as
Mm-hmm.
far as, you know, um me getting older and being able to learn how to forgive and, you know, apologize and all that other shit. You know, it was never about that because
Right.
at the end of the day, you know, you are who you are, you know, to me, and you know what I'm saying, to everybody else, you know who you talking about. So,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? It's like I say, you know, so for some people it's different. You know, you gotta
Right.
come full circle with it, and in due time, you know what I'm saying, it that gap will close, whether you know that person forgives or forgets. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, life does go on,
Right.
and
Right.
you know, you like I say, you don't harbor that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, you know, that should eat you up. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of young
Yeah.
people don't realize, you know, when you harbor shit, you know, when you hold that shit in, you know, that stress and that depression type, all that shit eats away at you. You know, younger people, you know, younger than me, my age, and you know, they don't realize that shit. You know, you can't, you know, can't hold that shit, man. It should kill you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
as you get older, you know what I'm saying? If you know, not to say that, you know, there's nothing wrong with apologizing and you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, don't you know, don't hold that shit in and
Exactly that.
let that shit ride you. Just you know, just go on about, you know, live your life. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
and that
Right.
person will come around, that person will come around, whether they need to or not. Sometimes it's for the better if they do it, sometimes it's for the better if they don't.
No
You
doubt.
know?
No
So
doubt. No doubt.
like I said,
Yeah, but
it is
apologies
what
are
it is.
definitely in order. They're accepted 24 hours a day. You can call them in, text them, or throw a little bird up. You know, two cans in a string if you don't have a phone. Smoke signals if you're into that tribal shit. We're accepting all apologies today.
Black signals.
Definitely that.
Mm,
Throw up the bat signal. Damn, yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, we go. Definitely that. Yeah, so yeah, we got definitely, you know, Mike was definitely talking to this yellow guy behind me because I definitely don't know who he was talking about. But yeah, barbershop of the mics, bro.
Yo.
I know you got one, bro. We just got to dig deep, dig deep,
Yeah. Okay.
dig
Forensic
deep, bro.
files.
I know you got
Forensic
one. Come on
files.
up with it. You gave me the job. You gave me a family member. You really didn't say their name. I mean, if you want to say their name,
He wants to get Big Mike wants to get into the juggernaut.
we can write
The
it down right
Yeah,
here, bro.
man.
We can write it
Give
down and put it up on the screen and shit. You know, Don can flash it one time.
I got one. XYZ.
All right,
Hey, that'll work.
you got one.
Yeah, I just said it.
How
Call it
about How
XYZ.
about Simon Barr Sinister apologizes for some 20-year-old shit?
Well, you
God
know,
That'd have
damn.
been smooth right there.
it's actually longer than that though. But you know, there comes a time, man, when you just don't entertain that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And there's a
yeah.
lot
Yeah.
because here's the case in point. There is a lot of Simon Bar sinisters out there in the world. You know what I mean? And cats like that, you just gotta either pray for them or keep it moving because karma is gonna come their way, but you don't entertain it because guess what? You're gonna block your blessings. You understand?
Yeah.
So in
Mhm.
retrospect, it's more like you know you do what you're doing and everything. Forget about that person and everything, and you know maybe one day something miraculously might happen, and he may come to you. You know what I mean? He made me come tapping on your screen and everything like that. Like, oh, I'm sorry, boo hoo, but yo, that's a little bit too late. And some circumstances are deeper than others. Okay, so apologies. It depends. Like your son said, it depends on the
No
situation
doubt.
because when we talking about bloodlines here, that's a whole different realm right there. We talking about passing away somebody's mom's or father. That's a whole different ball game, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
it's definitely different. You know,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes sometimes you could treat that just as such, with the a coworker or somebody you went to school with. You know what I'm saying? Because not all the time, family too. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh
got
yeah.
one or two in your family. It'd be like, all
One
right,
or
now
two.
I can't really,
Man, I
I
can't
can't
even
really
feel like
watch.
it's
You cousin and all of that, but I can't, I gotta stay away from you. You know what I'm saying? I like to
Mm-hmm.
love you from a distance, like,
mm.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I know. I had to cut off a family in South Carolina somewhere in South Carolina because South Carolina's big, and I'm doing great. I'm doing
yeah.
great. Yes,
What's his name?
What's his name?
yeah. But
What's the
South
name?
Carolina,
What's the name?
the beautiful city of South
We
Carolina
ain't gonna
is
say it too loud on the air, man. You can whisper it and shit. Yeah.
XYZ
Yo, they
Union.
don't even look at this show in South Carolina, bro.
Man, I
They
This
might.
show
sometimes
going
roll.
straight to Canada, man. Go on and tell us who it was, man.
Oh shit.
I roll. I mean, but in the day, you never know. Somebody from South Carolina though might be watching or North Carolina. Be like, yeah, look, that's him.
Don't worry, bro. You protected.
That's right.
We know where to run. We know where to
That's right.
run. We know where to run.
My God, that's it though. That's why I ain't saying nothing.
They did
Yeah,
some. They did some
you know
real.
what? I don't like to give people that energy for me to say their
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
I figure like this: if I talk in riddles, you better know how to figure things out. You know what I mean? Because by the end of the day, you never know. What I'm saying could be speaking in 1,000 languages and everything, but you might just figure that out. Be like, yo, wait a minute, he talking about me.
hmm
I
Figure
mean,
that.
you know?
that's crazy, because like Mike was saying, you do find it a lot. It seems like you find out more in family members than you do friends.
Yeah, yeah.
They say you keep your friends close, but your enemies close, but your friends
Yeah,
closer.
yeah,
I
You
think
yeah.
know,
you gotta keep your
that
family
applies to
members
family too.
right. Keep your family
Well,
members
ain't
close,
those your
but not
enemies? Shit, your
proximity.
family.
Yeah, because your family, people closest to you know how to hurt you the worst.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, because they know your
You
every
know,
little darkest secrets and shit, right?
yeah.
yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah, they
and,
probably
hmm
writing them down on them papers too and shit. They probably writing them down. They got
and,
some shit on them. Don't tell
and,
them.
not,
Yeah.
and not
Don't
only
even
that
look at
though,
the nigga show. The nigga show is raggedy.
and not
Mm.
only that,
Don't
it's a,
even look. Don't even like, share, and subscribe or nothing.
and when there's a
I ain't
funeral,
never did like that, mother.
when there's a funeral,
Period.
they ready to put you in a hole. How much money he getting?
Damn,
Yeah, yeah. That part, right? Who's the beneficiary and all that shit?
damn.
Like, yeah, like they waiting for you to
See,
die and shit.
that's treacherous right there.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. So,
I got some people I think um, probably would benefit from this more than I would. Like some yeah, you know what? Yeah, there's a few people I think is
you want to
actually
write
looking
them?
for
You
an
want to write them
apology
down?
from me.
I ain't,
No, 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 no. It's
you
all
ain't
good
gotta
because
say it.
like
You ain't
no,
gotta
it's
say
it's
their
it's
name now,
it's
but you
it's
can
all
say
no,
it.
it's all good. But like I said, we actually had the talk when my son was
Okay.
born. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
okay.
say his name, but he reached out to me
Would you say his
and
name is James?
nah, his
Oh,
name, his
okay.
name,
You ain't gonna say his
his,
name. I
his,
thought you
his,
said his name was
nah, I ain't
James.
gonna say like I said, I ain't gonna say his name. Nah, man, I never
Okay.
do that.
You ain't
But
gotta say his
yeah, like
name.
he reached out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
and I haven't spoken to this cat in like almost 15 years.
Damn.
And like we connected for the simple fact that we both got kids now, and
Okay.
he went into why why what transpired between me and him and the people we was dealing with at the time happened the way that it did. You know what I'm saying? And like like I said, depending on the situation, that situation for me, it didn't deserve an apology because I was in the right.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
I
I
say.
removed.
You happened to
Yeah.
you too?
No,
Damn,
no,
see
no.
that?
So I'm like, no, it
Oh,
was
okay.
like I said, it was because I was trying to do better for myself,
Right,
and what
right.
I was doing with them, what I'm saying, it wasn't going nowhere. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So, in the long run, it wasn't, for me, shit, I'm like, all right, if you want an apology, that's fine, but I need for you to understand, like, the way that we was moving, the shit we was doing, like, I'm surprised you still here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy because you still doing what we was doing. Like, I've been washed my hands with that shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, it's funny you brought that up, man. I completely forgot about that, but I mean, like I said, it depends on the situation and the people,
No
because
doubt.
like I
Yeah.
said, that me apologizing to him is illegitimate. You know what I'm saying? There was
Okay.
no need for it, for me because like I said, I was doing better for myself. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
me
definitely that.
sticking around, I would have, I'd have been locked up, I'd have been dead or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And if you viewers don't know, yes, Brooklyn at the Brown Table is very therapeutical for you to pull up on. Share your deepest secrets with us. We won't tell anybody yet. Maybe,
Mm.
maybe not.
Nah, you're
Damn
not
right.
gonna
We're gonna
find
tell you.
nobody.
We definitely gonna tell you. You already know. We're gonna keep that shit like that. Yeah, Mike, tell us something we don't know, bro.
Listen, all I know is
I
that
mean, being that we coming clean and everything,
I don't give people that type of energy, for me to want to blast their names.
Oh, look at Mike. He
I'm,
said he don't feel that type of energy. Man, stop that shit. This is a black show. Come on, man. What you doing, man? You know you got some dirt. Let us hear it.
there's
Uh
a lot of dirty people out there, man. It's family members, that's always in the greed of money. You know what I'm saying? Money's the root of all evil. Why is that? Okay, and when that's going down and everything like that, though, it you can't say sorry. If you take another family member's life in the whole deal, can you say sorry? Would that person
Mm,
respond and say, "Okay, I forgive you"? Okay. So when you got that looming and always in the back of your head, there's no way in hell that you could say, "I forgive you." You know what I'm saying? Especially when you haven't gotten closure. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about and everything. So a person could be, "Oh, I'm sorry." Simon Barr could be like, "Oh, hey, I'm sorry, this and that," but what does it change? You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Show me something that even if you say you're sorry, that you could do to show me that I can forgive you to make that change in the whole deal.
Mm.
Let's get on a plane and travel to South Carolina together. Let's do that together. You know what I'm saying?
South Carolina keep coming up, man. What you got going on down there, bro? What's going on? What's that about, man? I believe you
Hey,
got some bodies hidden down there, bro. What's going on, man?
hey, all I know
What
is
you do,
that,
Mike? What you do? You can tell us, man. This is a family show.
but the thing is, you would make a good detective and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm
You
saying,
would make a
you
good
done brought that up
CSI.
twice. You got
CSI.
something you want to get off
I'm
your,
gonna call you. You know what, Big Mike? I'm gonna call you Mr. CSI.
No, I'm saying, you done brought up South Carolina. Look like we got to take a little trip
You want
down
to
there
pick
and
some?
dig up on something, something,
You
something.
want to pick somebody's heads, man. You want to pick somebody's brain tester.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
but yeah, that's my caretaker on that.
No
Pretty much.
doubt, no doubt.
You
I
hmm
mean, yeah, we all ain't no angels up here now. We probably did something in our life, you know, that we need a little forgiveness for, a second chance to apologize. Not me, but y'all know, but anyway, yeah. What would be the worstest thing you would say you needed a apology or a second chance, for, Mike? Other than South Carolina and the things you've been telling us about.
You repeat that again?
I mean, what would you think you would need a apology or a second chance from somebody that, did something to you? Other than the information you've been giving us about South Carolina,
Well,
I'm not going to forward this to my local law enforcement
know.
agency, though,
Well, just turn off Roku. Just turn off one of the Rokus.
Yeah, right. I'm telling you, they're not listening. It's in Canada, bro. Shone told me it's in Canada.
Nah, you know what? When I was a teen, I used to be a wild cowboy. You hear me? Like my thing was, I was very short patient with chicks playing games to me. So this show will be the first to hear this, right?
That's where you hit the. Don't tell us that's where you hit the body, man. No locations on no bodies, bro. No locations.
Never did.
You can tell us you smacked her, you left her in the hotel. No longitude and latitude about no damn bodies now.
Do that.
Latitude, longitude.
Yeah, about no damn bodies now. We don't want to know the damn markers now.
No, I used to throw rocks at chicks when I was.
Oh, okay, all right. You was on some Halloween shit, okay.
Nah. That was my regular, nature back then. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, if I didn't like how they was moving, I just used to throw rocks at them.
You would find rocks and throw it at them, bro?
Yeah,
you serious, man? I thought you was playing, bro. You serious?
Listen,
you was on some little rascal shit, man. Come on, throwing rocks.
I was a teenager. I was like,
you
didn't like me. If a chick didn't like me, I used to
big rocks.
Throw rocks in it, and they used to be having a story.
Supposed to kick rocks, not throw rocks, man.
No, I was throwing rocks. I used to throw
Damn,
rocks.
bro.
I didn't care. Listen, here's the thing. I didn't care if they had a brother or brothers or whatever the case because of the cats I was moving with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Then and stuff. It's like, so I was more like, all right, F that. My head is up in the air, my mind. I'm like thinking, okay, I'm going to throw a rock. So, yeah, not pebbles, rocks.
Damn, bro. Damn, bro.
Man,
you ain't let him.
That's why they ain't messing there. Like, this motherfucker crazy. He throwing rocks and shit.
Yeah, I was something else back then.
Shit. My man was throwing rocks, yo.
And I used to like, getting into brawls back in the days and in the 80s, throwing malicious, stupid stuff and the whole deal. So it was just like, yeah, I was one of them type of guys.
I noticed you was looking kind of suspicious when we was passing them construction sites and shit.
Nah.
You was like looking on the ground and shit.
So I gotta say, shout out to the coalitions out there, because I was the only cat from Brooklyn, from Queens, that was going shaping. And it was cool. It was cool and everything like that. We was cool in the fair. You know what I mean? I was like, but it was just like me coming from a foreign country. It was like these cats looking at me, where you from? Yeah, I'm from Queens.
They probably was waiting for you to throw some damn rocks or some shit.
Nah.
You didn't get the job. You started throwing rocks.
Nah. When I did construction, I was 25 years old. I was at the ages of 30. So I was way past them ages of throwing rocks, man.
Oh, so you gave up the rock throwing then?
Yeah.
I hear that shit, man. I'm glad you ain't have no slingshot. You'd have fucked somebody up, man.
I didn't care about nobody's father, nothing. I was just like, yo, you don't like me? Okay, well, get out my house.
If any of you girls in Queens was looking for a mic that hit you with a rock back in those days,
this mic did shit. I wouldn't hang around Queens doing no shit like that.
I don't do that no more.
But y'all still got them speed knots and shit from those rocks.
I'm good.
Here he is. He's waiting for forgiveness, a second chance to say sorry.
Hey.
There he is. He's sorry. He's asking for forgiveness, a second chance to throw rocks at your ass again. You might have some kids or a husband on them. You might not like that. He's gonna throw some rocks at you.
Yeah.
Stay away from construction sites and shit. Yeah, definitely not. You got a lot of buildings going up. Y'all gonna hit with some cinder blocks and shit. Yeah, man. Jam, bro. Rocks. I hear that shit. Calling Mrs. Rocks on rocks. I hear that shit. Damn, bro.
Word.
That's crazy. I know, Mike, you ain't throwing no damn rocks.
Nah, I wasn't doing no shit like that.
Oh, okay, no doubt. I was
I
about to
wasn't
say,
doing
man, this shit is
shit
getting
like
weird
that.
about a minute, bro. I'm
Doing
like,
no shit
damn,
like
bro,
that.
you throwing rocks.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mike, you sure you don't need no type of therapy after the show? You need to talk to somebody, a mason or
Good.
something like that.
I'm
You know,
good. Nah.
brick mason or some shit like that.
Nah, but I've done construction brick mason before. Did demolition. You know what I
Yeah, we
mean?
know why you got into that shit now. You was throwing damn rocks and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you,
Nah,
bro?
man. But that
That's
was
crazy.
like back then and everything. But yeah. But
No doubt, no doubt.
yeah.
Yeah, man. But
Everybody,
you know, like I said, huh?
everybody changes. Everybody.
No doubt. You ain't
Yeah.
throwing rocks no more, right? You just throwing them lube shots and shit. There you go. Mike, the podcast, you got the mics and shit now. Definitely that.
For the ladies
Yeah,
out
but
there, teddy bear. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like I said, all the ladies out there from Queens, you know, if y'all had speed knots, it's because of Mike. Not
No,
this
no,
Mike or that Mike.
no,
That Mike.
not
no.
just Mike.
It, nah,
Not him, but him. Not
That
him, but
Mike.
him. Yeah, not him, but him. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Memphis.
man. But yeah, that was definitely a
I
good topic. You know, leaving out, bro. Leaving out, definitely leaving out, you know, and, you know, in our life, in our footprints of life, you know, we definitely going to run into some areas of family, areas of friends, area of jobs, area of situations we in life where we definitely gonna need a second chance. You know, if you get that time and the inclination to even, you know, get it up in you, if you did something wrong with somebody, definitely give it up. You know, apologize. You know, make it right because you know you don't want to take that with you. You know, you
Yeah.
definitely don't want to take that with you. You don't want to hold that burden. It's best to forgive than forget. Even if you do forget, kind of remember that shit again because you never know it might be you.
Mhm.
That being said, what you got going out, Mike?
Just maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Just maintaining and everything. Gonna do
Yeah,
some.
throwing rocks and shit, right? Yeah, I know.
No,
All right.
I shouldn't even brought that up though,
You
man. 'Cause,
should know. Yo, I'm gonna find every girl in Queens that you
listen,
threw
listen.
rocks at and shit. All right.
13 years old, we was adolescents though. You an adolescent?
No, I thought you said you did it when you was 25.
No, I said 13. I ain't never
Oh,
said
you
no.
stopped at 25.
I did construction at
Oh,
25.
okay. It's construction at 25. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. What you got going out, bro?
You?
Yeah, what you got
Yep.
going out, man?
All right, man. Just shit. Don't hold on to. Don't hold no grudges, man. Shit. Like
Definitely
you
that.
said,
Definitely that.
piggyback off the topic, man. Don't hold no grudges. Let that shit go. Live your life. You
Definitely
know,
that. Definitely that.
live your
Yes,
life.
sir. Definitely that. Yeah. Thank y'all for pulling up.
All right.
Mike podcast of Barbershop and the Mike. My Mike, definitely that, you know. Love, peace, and mohead grease, you know. Brooklyn the Brown Table. Till next week, y'all. We out.
Peace.